I love Toyotas because you cannot kill them. Case in point, 2004 Runner, same one, second one I've had. This one's got 240,000 miles on it, and it was starting to run rough, and I thought, man, I'm gonna have to change the spark plugs. I've gotten myself into trouble. But took it to AutoZone, plugged it up to the machine, and it says it's the mass airflow sensor, which is this thing right here. And you got to take off this whole deal here. You're gonna need a socket extender to get to that bolt right down there. That bolt right down there. And a 12mm socket's what I'm using. I have to take off these screws here, I think. This little deal here, which you just kind of pinch together, and it'll slip right through there. Probably disconnect some other miscellaneous stuff here. Just kind of pinch that together, and it slips right out, no problem. That slips out of there. Pretty much just pick the whole thing up, pull it out. Take this out, this thing right here, you just kind of pinch and pull. Power source to the mass airflow sensor. Disconnect that little hose off of there. So we got the mass airflow sensor. You can see it looks like it's got resin or something on the end of it. And I'm guessing that's the gunk that we're gonna try to clean off here in a minute. We gotta take off these little bitty screws right here. I don't have a bunch of nut drivers, but I do have those. Super, they're loose already. Let's see how that one is. Oh man, working one hand with a camera. Oh yes, it turns. We're good. So we're gonna take it out, take a look at it once again. Clean that. Apparently this little thing regulates the amount of oxygen and fuel blend when you step on the gas, I guess. When I pull up to a drive-through, the car starts fluttering. Got to keep one foot on the brake, one foot on the gas, and so that's why I had to figure it out. Mass airflow sensor cleaner by CRC. This is what we're going to use. It says to use it every time you change the air filter, and honestly this is a pretty easy thing to do. Though this is probably the only time I do it. The car's got 240,000 miles on it. So it said to spray that with 10, 15 jets of spray, and I did, and you'll still see the resin stuff there. Clearly that's a part of it that's supposed to be there, at least I hope so, because it said don't touch it. I'm not touching it, but it looks pretty clean now. I mean, it honestly did not look all that filthy. Mucho problemas in taking this out. I mean, I didn't even mess with it, but look at there, dry rotted. Whatever that hose is, I have to replace it. So to finish this thing out, I had to replace this intake hose, but I did, and it was no problem. It was a blessing in disguise that they don't stock this product anymore. This part, being it's an 18-year-old vehicle, AutoZone didn't have it. I bought it from the dealer. They brought me the wrong part. So then I got it on, during that time I got on Amazon and found one. Instead of paying 60 bucks at the dealer, I got it for like $13 on Amazon. So anyway, moment of truth, let's fire it up. Oh, it runs like a top. No more stuttering, we're all good. Back roaring like it used to, everything's running smooth, no stuttering.